Hello friends, I hope you enjoyed this video today and the information that I give you on this plant. This is one of the easiest house plants to grow. This one right here is called a snake plant or mother-in-law plant and various other names. I think the actual correct name for it that it may have on the label, if you pick one up at a store, or one of the names will be Sansevieria, I think is the name of it. But I've always heard it called mother-in-law's plant or snake plant. I think it got a snake plant name by the markings as you see here on the leaves. And this one right here that I have it in this regular plastic pot. It's looking a little bit what you might say wilted a little bit, because my husband had been putting our flag away in the corner close to this, so I recently moved it on my fireplace hearth. But this one here, believe it or not, I've had this plant right here for 33 years. I got this given to me when I was in the hospital 33 years ago by my former Sunday school teacher. She taught me when I was a preteen, and she heard that I was in the hospital. She was always so sweet and nice, and she sent this to me, and I've had it ever since. Now, in fact, I've made another plant with it that when I repotted it about 20 years ago, I put part of it in another plant, and I have it in another part of my house. And the reason I like this plant so well is not only can you have it for years and years, and it's so easy to grow, so easy to root. You just pull one of these leaves out here, one that looks, what I try to do is I start them off small, maybe a small one, and just pull it out, and it'll have roots on it, and then just put it in regular potting soil. And I water mine about once a week, and as you can see, I have it in the kitchen sink right here. Sometimes I put it in the bathtub to rinse it off and water it. And the reason I do that is because I keep it in the house, like I say, most of the time now, and it keeps the dirt, not dirt, but dust off the leaves. And so it makes this plant perform a lot better too. And what I mean by perform is, I mean it purifies the air in your home. I have a lot of moisture in my home, and I have a problem with mildew that I'm constantly having to clean up all the time. And I like a lot of houseplants for that reason in my home, to purify the air. It also takes up formaldehyde, benzene, and a lot of other harmful toxins that's in our air in our homes. This one right here is, I think, the easiest house plant there is to grow. Now, I did put this one out on the front porch one year, and it had the morning sun, and it bloomed that year. It has little white, tiny white flowers on a stem. But since I've been keeping it back in the house and haven't put it back out on the front porch anymore, it hasn't bloomed since. But that's okay, because it's such a beautiful house plant, like I say, that you cannot kill this plant. I have gone weeks and weeks and neglected it and think, oh, I better water it. But I try to water it once a week, and you cannot kill this plant. Now, I've known some people to have them as long as me or longer, and they get real tall. Now, when I did repot this one some of the leaves, like this right here, I'm going to trim that off. But anyway, some of the leaves that were taller didn't look as healthy. So dumb me, I just, you know, tried to keep those outside in the hot heat on the porch, and tried thinking maybe it'd live all winter since it was out of the elements so much. But it didn't perform as well, so I just cut it back. But these you can cut back. Now I have cut some of these, especially when they get brown on the ends like that. I have cut them back pretty much so they'll be pointy like the other ones. And that doesn't kill it either. I mean, you cannot kill this plant. But what I like about it even more is the great benefits it has for purifying the air in your home. Well, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, please. And I've got a lot of other videos that you might want to look at about rooting and growing a angel wing begonia, rooting and growing crepe myrtles outside, growing knockout roses, etc. I have a bunch of different ones. So I hope y'all will subscribe to my channel. I sure would appreciate it. Everybody have a blessed day. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye-bye.